Hello, Foundarians. How are you beautiful people out there doing today? I hope you're doing well, and I sound like an idiot. I'm just messing around. Anyway, last episode, we came over here and extended this part of the platform out because we need to use the super alloy and now I don't remember what the other one was. It was something else here. Hold on. Yeah, because we're bringing over the scrap and xeno crystals. Actually, the xeno crystals are being changed into charged xeno crystals and then being brought over. We got to build the rail to do that, and I think we're going to use crystal refiners, right, to make this Xeno Power Cores, right? Crystal refiners. I know what I was talking about. We're using a rubber, which we have rubber and super alloy. So the super alloy part will actually be quite easy, as it will come from right here and go out here. Now the rubber, we're going to get that from here, and it's going to come out to about here. The other two pieces will be from the rail car, because we got to build a railroad from over the other side of the landing zone around here. Now I'm wondering if I should make it go in a circular fashion. Like, all right, so it's going to have to come across from this side of the platform, or it's right here. It's going to pick the stuff up, go around all the way over to here. Should I make it in a circular fashion, or should I just go back and forth? That is a good question, Mike. I don't know how to answer that. Well, what are you doing, man? I don't need the lava shafts for right now. Here we go. Take those off. So the best part, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do it this way. It's gonna come through here. I gotta make sure it doesn't hit there. And it's gonna have to come back this side. I don't think that's gonna be too hard. The train station, this is the loading. I might just do one side, like, you know what, let's put it right there. Which means I gotta extend this out some. You'll go there. And these will have to come out at least 2 blocks for the rail. And then come all the way down here. And sorry, buddy. You guys are going to have to go away. And let's go down a little bit further. And then we have to have the train station here. I'm gonna have to pick, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to have 2 train stations though, because once I get the power cores loaded up, I have to bring them back. So I need 2 loading stations, which I already had another one here, and I cannot. Oh, that's because of that right there. Which means that one would have to be there. And then take this one down. And we'll put that one there. So we need to set a name. And since we are bringing in xeno-scraps, liquid intake, yeah, to make the power core, we could say Xeno Power Core prod. That'll be the production. Which now I am going to have to put even more of these pieces out and take them all the way over. And do the same thing down here. But you're going to have to move out of the way. Now I do have 520 rail. Oh, I thought it would take only 2. It actually takes more than 2, doesn't it? Eh. So that'll be the baseline for the rail, which is at 138. Let's remember that. Now, do I want to keep going it forward and go all the way around? I can have it go all the way around and come back here, and then just keep going in a circle. Or I can have 2 locomotives going back and forth like these other ones. I'm probably going to do the 2 locomotive. It saves on rail. And then I could, in the future, extend it out to do this if I needed to. But I also have this one here that's kind of just going back and forth. I can extend out later. Yeah, let's go back and forth there, Mike. We are going to go back and forth. So I got to figure out here which ones I'm going to do. So I think this will be the end of it because it sits under this. Maybe I'll have the first one bringing the product, right? And the second one sending the product. So if the second one's sending the product, that means the crystal refiners I need to make are right here. Let's do 3 of them because I'm not exactly sure what it'll take to do those 3. And it's making them right now. So we're going to try to make these power cores. We're going to try to make a bunch of them. Look, it takes 40. Oh, so it's just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's nice. Oh, you know what I just thought about? I actually need 3 train stations. Because I'm bringing Xeno charge core, the charged Xeno crystals over, the Xeno scraps over, and then I got to take the power cores back. So I actually need 3 drop-offs. So let's go ahead and keep this. Take this out. And put that there. Wow. No. So we're going to take this out a little bit. Actually, it's probably good if I take it out about right there. Excuse me. You guys are in the way. Floating base thing to make here. Alright, let's go ahead and take you all the way across. Alright, so that gives us a lot of space here. The train station. We'll set you back in. So I'll have 2 things coming in and 1 going out. So this will come in. That'll be the shipment out. So these will be the... Oh, I got 4 crystal refiners. So let's go ahead and put like 1... You know what? I probably should have done it like right here. And you, and you. Yeah, it's not where I wanted you. And I don't want to press that either. So let's see. I'm going to need a couple of these. I'm going to need some storage, but I don't want the big storage. We're going to do these right here real quick. Gotta love this right here. If you've not seen this before, this is the Xeno logistics status thing. And if you have one nearby you, if you think about Satisfactory, it slowly increases pieces to match this right here. So it'll increase this till I get to 1,000 and stop. But that's beside the point. All right. So we need 4 pieces in. So 1 input. Oh, 2 input, 3 input, 4 input. And then we'll need this one. And then we'll need this one. And that means I need to make another one of those. Now, how am I going to get the fourth one on that side? There's no way, because we don't have a fourth lane. They need to come up with a fourth lane one. But that's a later date. Alright, so these two, surprisingly, will go right down, straight on through to the other side. And then this will stop there. Now, the stuff that comes off those two. Alright, so I can have one here. So let's say you and you. And I'm using the slow ones, I know, for now. Right? Then this one will output and go down this one. No. Because I don't have one that can do that like that. So I should better do it for the front. So let's try this again. If this is going to be... So that's going to go down this. Let's say if this is one of the inputs. Then I can have this one here as an output. And that could be the output for this. This is an input. It's only going to allow me to do one input though. Well, you know what we can do? We can use the blue. Or we can't use the blue. There we go. Instead of having two going in, we'll just have the one, and then it'll come out that way. And then this will output. Of course I ran out of that one. And I'm gonna need one more. Let's say these are the two going in. That one's going in. We'll spin this one around. And that'll be the output filling in this. And then I'll just make these green. And that can be two outputs. So as it goes in, it's filling this up. That'll be the X that's going out, the charged ones. This coming in. Doesn't really matter which one's coming in. But we're going to make these. What makes these? Oh yeah, I'm already making them on the other side. Durr. Alright, so the things I'm bringing over is the scrap and the xeno crystals. So let's say these are the xeno crystals coming in. And this is the scrap. So we can put this one here. And that should fit that going out. Right? And this is the input. And I'll make these green too, just in case. There we go. So if this is the scrap, and these are the xeno crystals, and there you go. Wow, look how fast it's making them. Holy moly. Oh, you know what? I didn't really expect it to make it that fast. How do I... Wait a minute. What is it to see it? Is it Alt? Control. No. It's like a production per minute. Oh, it's making 40 per minute. Wow. Look how fast this is. Holy moly, I didn't think it was going to go that fast. All right, so there is something I'm going to do here. There. They'll come out and both hit that and go in. Yeah, I didn't expect it to go that fast at all. But, wow. That just means all of these will start making and going and rolling and rolling and rolling. All right. That's actually pretty good then. Let's throw you in there because I'm not really worried about that right now. So there's 9 in there. That was going a lot faster than I expected. You know what? Let's just make that go that, because once we go full steam, impressive. All right, so I'm gonna need 2 trains, right? 2 train engines, and I'm gonna need 3 cargo for this. And it shouldn't take too long to make that. And then I got to take it over to there, because this one is going from... This is 138. Let's go over to the other side. So on this side, it's going to be 135. So I don't have to go up too much. I will have to adjust the way these are in the system. I'm going to have to move that out because I'm going to have the train stations on this side. So we can bring it out to about here. Take this one out a little bit. Really? All right. So since I'm doing it the opposite way, I need the train station to be like here. Then I need 3 loading stations, which I only got 1. So I'm gonna need... Oh, you know what? No, that's right. 1, 2, 3. Well, the third one is... Okay, so if I'm going over there, right? That's the front. The third one will come out to here, because that's the train station coming back over. And then it'll stick, and then it'll go back over that way. So this one has to be the xeno-scrap. This one needs to be the power cells, which are all the way over there. Charged ones. And then this one will have to be the power cores. I would rather have that one as the power cores, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to need to move this. What'd I do? Hit the thing too much. Alright, so this one's coming in. Let's take this one to here. Wow, way to go there, buddy. Alright. I guess we actually don't have to have the super fast one on this one. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you know what? I probably could have moved these up one though. And then let's try this again. How much xeno-scrap is coming? I'm gonna have to find more xeno-scrap to bring over, but for now, we'll just deal with this. All right, let's put you there. And we're gonna do the output here. And we'll take you all the way along this side. Take these out. All right, so the scrap we can take this. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't have done that. Alright, so this here, that'll be an output. Do I need to make him green though? And throw that on there. Yep, that's the load. And inputs, I might as well keep them green, which I probably am not going to have enough of. So that'll be the green ones coming in. Do I have any more? Probably need to make that. All right. So this is the ones going out. That's the other ones. These will be the cores coming back in. And for now, I don't have another one to make storage. I gotta go get pieces and drop off all this excess stuff. All right, let me go get some stuff to make some more items, to get some more foundations, and we'll build the rail. Before we continue, we have a small issue, as my advanced machinery parts are now running out. This is not a good thing. So I'm gonna need to move things around just a bit. And we're gonna take this conveyor belt. I'm gonna move it out to here. We'll let that run off for a minute. These I will need to put over this side. So we'll have it there. And come up to that part. Take this one out. That should run out pretty quickly. And then, do I have any more assemblers? Do I have any more assemblers? I do have some of those I can get rid of, and some of that I can get rid of. But I don't have assemblers in here. What about in this one? That would be a negative. I do not see assemblers. But I do have them there. Haha! In a modular book. But at least I have the assemblers, right? Wait, is that crushers? No, that's assemblers. Alright, let's take all this up. Alright, so those are now good. And those are good. So we're going to put down at least 2 more. I knew I was running out at one point, but I had forgotten. I completely forgotten I was running out. Wait, what is going on here? Why are there 2 on this? What am I doing here? Okay, so that grabs this, goes in, grabs this, goes in. Okay. I tell you, I make some mistakes sometimes. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So those are now going in. Pull this back to what? The first one. And then this will be an output. Now I'm hoping those 2 extra will give a boost to what I'm running out on. Actually, I like to have them all match up at the same length. Now, of course, maybe the steel becomes an issue. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I could take these. I think I have more. I just want to take them out because I keep forgetting about them. Oh no, not this one. No, I don't have any. That one, because those 2 together. And I do not, I repeat, I do not have freight elevators. Alright, so we'll make those 2 freight elevators. Which will replace these. Oh, there we go. And since I already got one, we'll take the other one. Alright. That does speed up that freight elevator, but it doesn't speed the line up here. This really doesn't need to. Wait, what did I do? What did I do? Just one? Probably, yes. Alright. So I got the pieces I need. Build that for the power cores. I'm hoping this will start increasing, which it does look like it is. We'll give it some time and see what happens. Oh, I need to get these done. All right, let's go back over here to the train and see what we can come up with. We're gonna have to run that rail all the way across. And for now, this one will be the unloader, which will be the input here and here. I could still do these as green. Excuse me. Those will be the Xeno Power Cores. Now, I have to run the rail. Wait a minute. Before I run the rail, that and these have to come over. I have to run those into this. Okay, so let's switch sides with things here real quick. Oh, I don't want to switch sides though, since I'm eventually going to have it go over there anyway. Take these off. Wait, does this say no power? Oh, okay, it does have power. Take that there. Alright, so that'll unload there. Now I've got to run those into this. Oh boy. That is not what I want to do. Alright, let me run these over. I'll be right back. Right now I've got one lane going out and it's red. I'm going to need to put power crystals over here so that keeps running. So now that I've got that, let's run this rail all the way down to here. Then we put the train engine here. Cargo. 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 And then the train engine there. Now, this, that over there is production. This one would be receivable. We'll just wreck the time being. And now I have to run the rail over there, and it has to sit at 138, which means I got to go up just a little bit. We'll take this all the way around this corner. And then push it in right through there. And then I want to take it up and then up. So that takes it to, oh no, it takes it to 137. One more time up. All right, now we're at 138. All right, let's run it through the mountain. Actually, this one wasn't very hard at all. I mean, it was a straightforward shot, which is kind of nice. Let's take out these trees though. But I just took it straight through and then curved it a little bit, and now it's over here. And then bam, that is awesome. Now all I gotta do is run back over there and get the train started, so let's do that. We've got the train. Now all we gotta do is set up the schedule. So we're gonna add the stop, which is the receivable. We're not connecting any other stations. The condition, I can't say until it's full because it's not gonna be there yet. So let's go with 3 minutes, 180 seconds. All right. So we'll add that, we'll apply, and oh, I guess it's going to wait the 3 minutes. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? The unload. Let's go back over here. This part I almost forgot. So this will be the loading part coming in. This will unload. And that one will unload. Had to make sure I did it on the other side too. So when the train comes, it'll unload the items onto this. Unload the other ones on here. And then the crystals on here. Which I want to take 73 of them right now. And I also want to get rid of, which I really can't get rid of those. Put those in there. And then these, I can't get rid of those yet either, huh? I could put them here. Yep, there we go. That cleans out all of those for the time being. And that is making the goodies right there. These should definitely be green, you know that? Huh, I left with 3 over. Up there we go. All right. That's good there. Those are in there. Now all we're doing is waiting for the train to come over. It's still over here. Yep, it's still there. Oh wow, I didn't know you could do that. You can just click on the train and edit it. Of course. I'm not gonna mess with that because I don't want the 30 seconds or the 3 minutes to be starting over with. I just want to make sure it works when it comes over. I think it will though, and it's nice. It goes right there to there, it goes back. And then later on, it's set up so that if I want to, I can build other trains that way. I do want to go down here and see if I could find more of these alien nodes. All right, let's hold on. Where's geothermal vents? Do I need those? Reservoirs. No, reservoirs are the other ore veins. Unscanned areas. Logistical exploration. I guess you can't take that off, huh? Okay. Come on, train. Has it been not 3 minutes yet? Well, while we wait, let's contact this station. Upgrade our units. Which units, Mike? That unit. And that's the only unit you're going to upgrade. And I don't really need any. All these are set to 10. I think I'm maxed out on that. And oh, and the achievement I got last episode was I was market dominance in 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe. Am I market dominance in this? Oh, I guess I am. Okay. So I'm over 10. Now this one, I'm not. Well, it's red, so it looks like I am, doesn't it? I have 75% of the shares. The Imperial, wow. You're owning all this. Do I not have a supply route open? And I do have one, the Vidi Vault. I could open more of these. And Vitalis, Titan. I got the site to the mining and appliance. So Titan is still owning this one. Aegis is still owning this one, owning that one. I don't have one any, do I? Huh. Yeah, I don't want to mess with market. Big bitty. All right, let's do this. Go back to the PlayStation, Space Station, and then go Outer World. It is because I don't want to get in trouble for saying something like that. All right, reoccurring orders. We're going to do market trades. No, we're not. We're going to go back to the galaxy map. And add you. Max demand satisfied. And now we have another connection. They'll get what they want. We do have ships going in between, don't we? Gappy the Bearhawk. What are you doing over here? I've got that one going, that one going. This one, not yet. Unlock parent sector. Trade license. Open a supply route. I'm going to have to buy another ship. And... Wrap row rider. All right, let's go back to the galaxy map. And then we supply everything that we can. Screen bots and transport bots are the only two I'm making. All right. 2 things down, and that ship still has not moved. All right, I need to go over and figure out what's going on. I've done something wrong somewhere, because these guys should have moved already. All right, let's see. We take that out. Oh, you know what I think I did? I know what I did. I put it on the wrong... Mike. I put it on the wrong one, because... Isn't this receivables? Yeah, this is receivables. I need to put it on that one. Delete this. Xeno Power Core production. No valid path? Why is there no valid path? Hold on, let's go look this up. Did the rail break somewhere and I didn't notice? I forgot to connect them. Yeah, that's how that works. First, I don't set up the right location, and then I don't connect the train stations. And there it goes. Oh, Mike. I tell you. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing. I get too carried away with other things. At least I got some power. We gotta try those. What does that say? Hold Alt. Yeah, that's what I was looking for on the other side. So the train should be coming in right here. And then it should pick up the power cores, drop off the other 2, and wait 3 minutes. So let's make sure that's doing that. Okay, so those, bam, dropped in. Those are going in there now. And those are going in there. It's going to wait 3 minutes, and then it's going to take off again. This one kind of sucks though. I wonder if there is a way to bend it that way some. I'm gonna let it do what it's doing now, but look how fast it's making those things. Which means it's loading them up even more. I'm gonna have so many power cores, it's ridiculous. This is going to be awesome. I'll finish that bottom tier in no time. What I should be doing is using those for the time being. And I am going to... Okay, so now this is done. So I could... Go out that way. Yep, there we go. That wasn't too hard. Why isn't it being made now? Oh, super alloy? Oh, there's no super alloy? Uh-oh. Because I sped this up. Which means I gotta make this green. And it's not gonna be green. Until it gets over to there. But it will get me the super alloy through it. The glass is being made. I'm gonna have to speed up a bunch of these things. All these are working. Glass. Rubber's fine. Excuse me. And that'll work nice. So I'm waiting for that 3 minutes so it goes back. Oh, you know what? It's not going to go back because I didn't add another stop. Oh. And it can. There it goes. Well, let's ride it over, shall we? No, we can't because I got to finish this belt over here. Alright. Super alloy to the rescue! It's burning those out now. And it says incoming cargo, but it doesn't show there's anything on it. Well, once it becomes available. I want to go look at this real fast. Oh, it's slowly filling up because it's all red. Which means I need to speed up these too. See what happens when you don't pay attention to things for a while. And will it do all of those? Yes, it will. No way I have enough to do this. Nope, not yet. But almost. It's almost there. And yep. Then this one, I'm 22 short. There it goes. That one's leaving now. I'm 18 short. Alright, so that's going in. That's making that. How much is in this? Right now, I think we're okay. Two belts short. Come on, 2 belts. And there we go. Now that one's done. And then I got 2 blue anyway. There we go. I could probably add another one on here. Output. Input. And look, I got 2 blue belts. Why not? Boom. Filling that thing up fast, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Alright. Let's run back over here. Everything looks like it's running as it's supposed to be. We're going to collect all these power cores. Let's see how many power cores we need to use for the Omni Analyzer to unlock the rest of the items. Then I still got to go put some power cells into that. So do I have enough? I have the 26. Excavation groans. Count by 5. The speeds up. My crafting speeds up. The slots are increased. That's that kind of dimensional portal thing. And the speed that it goes is faster. And then the last but not least, the range of the drones. Talk about rock and roll, buddy! That is our Xeno Power Core tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All done. Everything in the Omni Analyzer has been unlocked, and I still have 334 power cores, which you know what we can do with. I think I'm going to go here and look real quick. I can put a power core, insert a power core to further boost the effects of the robots. 120% speed. Wait, what is it? And it only jumps up the power consumption. But these end up running out. See, it's 100%. Eventually that'll run down, and then this will run out. But 120% speed, that means this will start going faster, and I can get that last one. But of course, it won't go faster if I am running out of these, which it looks like I'm running out of 2s. The other ones are all good. Wait, red ones. I'm losing my mind here. Hold on. Are these the 2? These are the 2s. So these need to be upgraded, which gives me the ability to upgrade. How many did I take out? 6? 6. And then I'll have to get some permalite sheets. How are we doing on permalite sheets? Oh, we're running a little low. That's probably because I sped that one up. And wow, it made 6 really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something else I want to do. I'm going to drop off these plants and that off. All right, so those are all cleaned up. Now let's go over here and see how we're doing on these. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Just like I love to see. That's amazing. All right. Let's go look at this thing real quick. Because I'm feeling like this is done. And we are going to change this up some, because now that we have the drone mining, we don't need all this extra. Take it all the way down. Wait, while we're doing that, so I want to start here, and then that's the max it goes. There you go. Now the ships, boom, look, they're taking off. Boom, 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 boom. They're going to drop a bunch of stuff in there, disassemble all that. And then we could take this down. Gotta make sure I don't cut the wire, though. Take all of these down. Now, I can use all this extra. Ooh. Ooh. I did go down too far in that one, didn't I? I have to watch that. Take this all the way across. Now this is where the other ones will come into. Huh. What do I want to change that right there? I want it to come this way, which means this will need to come from here. And oh no, that was right. Oh, you know what? I could put it there. And I can drop all these extra ones off. I did mess up this. And I want to take this one. Straight on through. I'm short 31 belts. So that'll bring, when those come in, there it is. I'm gonna have to do all of these though. And these. And that. So actually, now it's going to make a bunch more of those. I eventually got to set up just to make green belts. And I could have left it going in like this, but you know what? I have this functionality here. I'm going to leave it there. Let's go look at this real fast. I want to make sure not burning up all my space. Wow. Wow. Let me empty all these out real fast. I've got all those excess items, most of them anyway, dropped off. There are some few still needing to be dropped off. And since I've done that, that takes care of those. And those. Good. Now these belts will run really fast. And look at that. It cleaned out that. Stop. So this works out really nice. The only problem with it is that you would have to constantly come over and do this. Why is it doing it this way? No. Because I'm not holding the button. And then we take it all the way up. I don't want you guys... You know what? Let's see. Will they go in there? They're following me. Come here. Come on. I can't fly up any further. Yeah, they're not going up into the ship. That is kind of cool, though. I like how that works. Now, the one positive of this, it's like, sit it, forget it. It'll go until it's done, which is kind of nice. But this allows me to cut everything out, which I need to cut everything from here. So that takes care of those. Can I mark multiple areas at the same time? So you can mark a bunch of areas at once and let the drones go. The good thing about this is, instead of like the laser, you don't have to worry about it. The laser, like if I'm sitting there, I have to worry about everything it's doing. All right, so we'll get rid of all of this. Take this all the way up. You have to shoot it that way. And eats up all of this. So we'll take this one all the way over. So I just constantly mark everything, and these mining drones will go on forever. Mining everything I need them to. It has all of this stuff highlighted. Take all of these. Down to the bottom. So all that is marked blue to go do its thing. I like it. And then I guess when it gets filled, it drops off those. No grid connect. Oh. That's why these aren't working. And that's not going to work there. Because that's fully connected. So actually I have to have... that one there. So I guess you can't daisy chain these like you can the others. But now I know why these weren't working. Awesome. And we'll drop all these items off. I like it. So I wonder if that works faster. This will make it easier once this is all cleared out. Because I need to make... well, you know what? The size of this is... 2. This is probably only enough for 2. 1 here, 1 there. And I need 3. So I have to cut into this mountain even more. Should have figured. How far out does it go? Goes all the way out. So will it break down the rail, though? I don't think it will. I think it's only going to mine the regular stuff. This is only with 10 mining drones. Imagine you have like 400 in there. I have to cut a lot of this out. Can't see exactly where it's going. Cuts all that out. With the exception of that little bit. We'll wait on that one. And... those. And then all of these. That didn't work the way I wanted it to, but over here. Yeah, I'm not doing what I should be doing on this, but that's all right. Oops, I hit the wrong button. And I am mining a mountain away. That's pretty nice. I like that. Do I have any drones coming at me? Yes, I do. Come on, guys. It's like a snake coming at me. And let's drop all these items off. Nice. I'm getting all kinds of goodies. And then I got a bunch of power cores. Oh! Bump me out of the way. Now, these I can't add power cores to to speed up, can I? Let's see. Hold on. No. It would have been nice, though, if I could have done that. Is it running slow, though? I think... Machinery parts. Anything in yellow means you don't really have them. Oh, I'm getting the final one going. Oh, look at this. This is not good. Which means these have to be upgraded now. And that gives me 5. I need circuit boards. How are we doing? Good. 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 Oh. Okay, so we're back to good on that one. Alright, so I want to go and do... I can only do 4. Light sheets. And that would be 5. Cleans those up. Speeds these up now. Oh wait, that's conveyor belts. Uh-oh. I'm looking at this wrong here. That's these that I'm running down. And I added an extra one in here too, you know that? Oh. Let's take that and put it over there. Huh. Well, I could make a robot workstation to force these to speed up, but I think these are running out because I sped those up and added in the 2 extra. So I'm hoping that once this gets to a point of completely being filled, these will get backed up. Let's see, 200, 200, 180, 109. Then these will get backed up. We'll have to wait and see. But to make a bunch of these, I need the machine parts and circuit boards. So it's not going to get backed up for a while. We'll watch it. We'll make sure it's okay. And electronic components. $200. So that would give us those. And I need more machine parts. That would give me these on these. Take that out. And we can let those run for a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is now time to end this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. We will come back next episode and mess around with even more stuff. Look at this. That works out great. They're chopping through it way faster than the quarry did. I like this. But until next time, look to the left for the previous episode, look to the right for other series I'm doing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.